Hello guys, welcome to Shining Light Tarot. We will be doing a pick a card reading today on what makes you so intimidating to others. What makes you so intimidating to others. I have 3 piles here. Pick from the pile that you're most drawn to and then we'll get started. I would like to thank all you guys for watching my videos. Like and share and subscribing. Don't forget to turn on your notification button so you can know when I post my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. Okay, pile number 1. Let's see what makes you so intimidating when it comes down to others. Pile 1 is the white crystal. We have the Ten of Swords here. We have the Devil card here. We have the King of Swords here. We have the Six of Pentacles here. I feel like what's making you so intimidating to others, people see that you have been through a whole lot in your life. You know, maybe even in your career, your life, relationships in general have really taken a toll on you. Maybe turn to some type of addictions here. Maybe, you know, alcohol, or maybe you had an addiction of drugs or something like that. But you somebody very smart and intelligent, and these people knew that. But you know, a lot of people like to see us in this bad energy a lot of times, you know, especially when they know you're very smart and somebody that's very intelligent here. So I feel like what makes people so intimidated by you, pile number 1, is you somebody very smart that have overcame these addictions. You pick yourself back up because you saw your life falling apart. You knew that you deserved better, and that's what the King of Swords do. You know, you pick yourself back up. You know that this really wasn't the person that you should be, because you somebody very smart, outgoing, intelligent here. And you know, a lot of people respect you for the knowledge that you have here. Um, you know, maybe once upon a time, you know, like I said, people might have wanted to see you with these addictions, you know, at the lowest point in your life, but you did pick yourself back up. You was going through a job loss or something here, because the Six of Pentacles here, and you know, that maybe that made you start turning to your addictions here. It had you in a very bad way with the Ten of Swords being there, but things are looking good for you now. You know, you looking better. You have healed these addictions here. You got back up. You know, maybe your money, your status or your money is looking really good here. You got a pay raise or a new salary here. What intimidates these people that you was you was able to overcome these addictions, and you was somebody that knew that this was ruining your life here. So now you are able to give back to others. You probably giving to a lot of people, helping a lot of people with a lot of knowledge here, because you did overcome some addiction. Because you, like I said, you somebody very smart. You knew that this was destroying your career. It was destroying everything about you. Now people are intimidated that you overcame these addictions, that you back up on your feet now here. The Nine of Cups here, you living a comfortable life. They seeing a lot of wish fulfillments with you. You got your life back together here. Your strength is back again. Like I said, you reached out for help. You got the help that you needed with these addictions and this, you know, anxiety and stuff that you had, that had you in a very bad way with the Ten of Swords here. People are intimidated by you now because they didn't think you were going to do it. And a lot of people, it's bad to say, they like to see you in a bad situation. It comes off from jealousy because they know you were somebody very smart. So you reached out to get the help you need to heal yourself from this anxiety and these addictions here. With the Ten of Swords, there's a lot of anxiety, a lot of hurt, a lot of pain here. You reached out to get help from those who, you know, you needed it from. So it intimidates a lot of people that you back up on your feet now. Yeah, also, Just like I said, you had an awakening here, a healing here, a spiritual awakening here. You know that you deserve better. You know that you was a better person than this. And it intimidates a lot of people that you back up on your feet making the money that you deserve to make, that probably had you in a bad way, feeling bad down here. But it intimidates people that you are able to have all your wishes fulfilled, and that you went through these things and that you no longer there. Like I said, some people like to keep us in those type of positions, and they love to see us like this because they see the potentials that we have in ourselves. When we don't see it, they see it. They know that you was a strong person, somebody that had a lot of knowledge and wisdom here. So it's intimidating a lot of probably family, friends, but you reached out to get the help you did, and you heal these addictions here, and you came back up and you start getting paid your worth here. You got a raise here. You doing better here. You have healed yourself here with this Just Breathe card. That's all about healing here. Yep, heal is here again. You healed yourself. It's intimidating to a lot of people. It could be your family, friends. It could even be a mate that you was in a relationship with, because this two people joined together here. It could have been from a marriage or a relationship that you was in here. This person didn't want you to heal yourself. People didn't want you to heal yourself, and you healed yourself here because you knew your worth here. The King of Swords, somebody very smart. You got yourself back together. You knew what you had to do. You reached out to get the help that you needed here. Yeah. Yep, it's your priorities. You know you prioritize the getting your life back together. People's intimidated by your priorities. You lined everything back up for yourself after everything you went through here when you was at the lowest point of your life. And they wanted you to stay here, a lot of people did, and that's sad. Maybe you was hanging out with people, it intimidates them now that you back up on top of your game. You have healed your mind, body, and spirit and soul here. It's a lot of healing here because you knew you had a lot of possibility, and they saw the possibilities that you had. Believe it or not, people know who you are before you really figure out who it is that you really are. They know that you were somebody that's very smart and intelligent here, and you had a lot of possibilities, a lot of dreams here that you wanted to fulfill here, but you just got caught up in a bad moment. And we all go through that sometimes where we fall out. But you are very intimidating them because if you have overcame all these things that have hurt you here, you've healed yourself here. You started speaking up for yourself. You speak up now. You put a lot of wisdom and knowledge out here. Maybe since you went through this, you could be a counselor, a teacher here, somebody that, helping others through what you have healed from here. You speaking up and you speaking out, and it intimidates a lot of people. How you telling them how you have healed, how you have grown, how you have overcame things. You speaking up and you speaking out. And maybe even when you run into these people, you let them know, I lost myself, but I had to pick myself back up. I had to heal, and you told them about your healing here. So it intimidates a lot of people. Yep, that you have changed. Your change is intimidating a lot of people here because you decided to work on yourself. You knew your worth here. You somebody very smart, intelligent here with that King of Swords here. So people see the change in you and they are intimidated by that. It probably makes them very uncomfortable to be around you with the knowledge that you have now, the knowledge that you speak now, the truth that you speak about how you overcame these problems and these addictions that you had here. So it's intimidating to people. They probably don't feel like that you're the same person that they used to know, and you're not. You healed that old person. You are somebody that's brand new. You changed your life here. You have a lot of possibilities. There was a lot of possibilities in you at that time. But you had to, hit rock bottom. You had to go through a lot with the Ten of Swords to be able to pick yourself back up. It's intimidating to people that you no longer sad anymore, sitting around, all alone. Excuse me, y'all. Maybe you took a break from everybody when you was going through these problems. Maybe you was spending a lot of time alone drinking and, dealing with your addictions, feeling sad and sorry for yourself, contemplating a lot about your life here. It made you very sad, but you no longer in that energy now. You happy again. You taking care of your business. You being paid your worth. And like I said, you could have been going through something that caused this, for you to fall into this Ten of Swords and this Devil energy here, because you wasn't making the money you used to make anymore or something, or you lost your job. But you went through a lot. You have healed yourself, and this is very intimidating to people from your past and everything. Yep, you had a different look in life. You had a awakening here by the spirit here. You talk to your creator here. It's maybe like I said, you had a personal spiritual awakening, and you could be in a position where you teaching people from the things you have learned from being in this addictive state here and being in this sad state. You could be mentoring or counseling people, not even have a business, just doing it by word of mouth. You speaking up and you speaking out because you decided to choose a different path in life here. Yep, you somebody, like I said, with a lot of wisdom and knowledge. You was always smart. Maybe you probably was already telling people a lot of knowledge and wisdom. And a lot of people are jealous of that. Because jealousy is also here with that devil card. It could be your own family and friends. They knew that, but they knew that these addictions would destroy you, that you wouldn't be able to speak up and speak the knowledge. Even though you probably was telling a lot of people and giving them a lot of good advice here. And they know your potentials here. They definitely knew the possibilities you had to go places with the knowledge that you have here. So this makes them very intimidated by you, that you didn't let these things destroy you. You are back now. Yeah, you release those old addictions. You release that anxiety. You start speaking up, speaking out, spreading the wisdom of the things that you went through here. You start making yourself a priority here and putting your priorities first. You did what was best for you. You're somebody with a whole lot of wisdom and knowledge. And this intimidates a lot of people here because they thought it was going to destroy you here. And you made a major comeback with your healing here. So this is all I have for you guys for pile number 1 on what makes you so intimidating. You snapped back from everything you went through. You was at the lowest point in your life. You are back now. And people didn't expect that. That's what makes you so intimidating, pile number 1. So I think that was very good for you guys. You healed yourself here. You're doing a whole lot better here. You focus. Very good. Okay, we're going to move on to pile number 2. Pile number 2 is the gold crystal on what makes you so intimidating to others here. We have all these 10. 10 of Wands is here for you guys here. The Tower card is here. The Fool card is here. The Knight of Pentacles and the Chariot here. I feel like what makes you so intimidating here, pile number 2, you somebody that had a whole lot of problems. You was weighed down with burden here from a whole lot of things from life here. You've just been weighed down with a whole lot of burden and problems in your life. And it could have came from tower moments people have created and put into your life, with a whole lot of drama, a whole lot of arguments and stuff like that right there. But you were somebody that decided to step out on faith. You pick yourself back up because the 10 of Wands, you've been burdened down with a lot, but you're not down. You're walking away with these sticks. You're taking the burden with you, but you did pick yourself back up. It's been a lot of tower moments for you here, but you are somebody very happy here. You seeking happiness. You leaving all that drama behind. chaos and confusion. You somebody that's moving on here. It intimidated people that you decide to move on with your life. You didn't let the 10 of Wands being burdened down with all this stress and these problems keep you down. You decided to start moving forward. All the Tower moments you had, it had you in a bad way to probably you want to give up on everything. But this person picked themselves back up. And once upon a time, when you pick yourself back up, you were still carrying the burden, but you decided to start seeking happiness for yourself. You decided to get out of these, away from around all these Tower moments, which is drama, fighting, chaos, and you decided to move in a different direction. You decided to step out on faith. That's why people are so intimidated by you, because they thought maybe you was gonna stay here and deal with all this drama, chaos, confusion, and it was destroying you with that 10 of Wands here. You somebody decided to start moving in a different direction. Look at this person. They move. They riding toward a different direction. You turning your back towards all this drama, this chaos, confusion, these burdens, and you decide to step out on faith and go in a different direction here. Both of these are going in different directions. You decide to move on with your life, not knowing what was going to happen, but you figure it would be better than the situation that you are in, because this situation could have destroyed you completely. And it's definitely another movement card here. The Chariot card here is all about movement here. You decide to move, maybe from... You probably decided to move on from the city and state that you was in, because stepping out on faith, not knowing what was going to happen, but you had to leave this situation. And it makes people very intimidated that you had the guts and the nerve to do this all by yourself. You decided to leave, step out on faith, leave everything behind. Even if you didn't leave the city and state, you could have made a move from your family or your husband, your wife, you know, your whatever relationship you was in that was causing these Tower moments for you to be burdened down, always burdened down. You decided to leave. You had to decide to leave everything behind. You know, the house don't matter, the car don't matter. You might not have left with nothing but one bag in your hand. You may have caught the bus, plane, or anything and just left. So people are intimidated you had the strength to move on from all this chaos and confusion. If that means leaving everything behind, you decided to step out on faith and get the moving, because the 10 of Wands, it was going to destroy you with all this confusion here. And people are intimidated by it. They didn't want you to get away, because you decided to make a move. It's here once again. The Chariot card is here 2 times. Move. You moved away, and it's intimidating to people. Like I said, it could be family, friends, relationships you left behind here, but it was causing too much drama, chaos in your life. You had a heavy burden on you. It had you very confused, upset, with a lot of anxiety here, and you decided to just leave everything behind. Yep, you decided to spread your wings, not knowing what was going to happen. That's the Fate card as well. You decided to spread your wings. You feel like anything could be better than this, because it was taking a very hard toll on you. And people didn't want you to move on. A lot of people like to keep us in a whole lot of drama, keeping us with a lot of anxiety and stuff like that. And it could be family, friends. It could be a whole lot of different situations and relationships here. People like to see people where it's Tower moments with fighting, arguing, and you somebody just got tired of this, because this was taking a big toll on you. And these people didn't want you to leave here. It could, like I said, it could even be family or husband, wife, relationship, whatever this is. People expect for you to tough this out, but the brain can only take so much here before it will destroy you. That's what destroys us the most, is our own brain, because we cannot shut it off when we want to. We cannot shut it off. And all of that was causing a big burden on your life. And people don't want you to leave the situation. They want you to stay in it. So this one makes you so intimidating to others. They're afraid that you did this without them. Very intimidated. They don't know what's going to happen next. Maybe you teaching something now, on counseling here. You could be counseling people, or how, to deal with anxiety and depression here. You could be some type of teacher that's teaching people here. And that intimidates them. You are educating people on, what to do in situations, and not not to stay in situations is taking a mental toll on them. You could be teaching, you could be counseling, you could be mentoring, you could be some type of spiritual teacher here. You helping people a lot here. It's some kind of teacher that you are. You could be teaching people. You could not have a job doing this. You could have a platform or anything. They're intimidated by this because you are educating others to get out of situations that no longer serve them, no matter what it is. Leave it all behind here because you moved on. So that makes it, the more we educate people on things that are harmful to our lives mentally, especially because that's something a lot of people can't see. We go through a lot of depression here. So you could be a teacher teaching something here, changing lives here, and it's intimidating. You are intimidating to people. Yep. Now you have control here. You have the strength. You got the strength up to try to better yourself. You want to better for your life. You want a better period here. You had the strength. Now you can control things better than what you used to. They seeing you control things better. Your life, you controlling your life better here just because you walked away, because you left here. Yep, you no longer spending time worrying here. The time card here is also said that time spent worrying is time spent. So you no longer wasting time spending it on things like mental things that kept you with this chaos in chaos and confusion here. You no longer wasting any time on that. You doing positive things. You teaching people, spiritually or counseling or something. Like I said, you are teaching people. I feel like even if you don't have a job doing it, it's people that you talk to every day. You reaching out because you have now control over your life. You have control over your mind. You making your own decisions here, and it's intimidating to people. I didn't even know the mind card was here. So yeah, you got the strength now. You change your mind, you change everything about you. When you can control your mind and your thoughts, you can control everything else around you. And these people seeing that. You are helping others because you teaching mind control here. You teaching people how to get over anxiety, fear, leaving situations, that they're afraid to leave. You telling people, I feel like, that they deserve better here. And this is what intimidating to people here. Yep, that you are focused now. You have control over your mind here, and you are teaching other people about this fear and anxiety and the things to deal with, and you letting them know everything you've been through and stuff like that. You are intimidating because you have healed your mind. They see you being a different person and how people looking up to you, and you may be teaching people, giving good advice. Like I said, some of you guys may have a platform here or something that you're doing here. Yeah, you decided to take care of yourself. Self-care. It said, if beating yourself up worked, then you'll be thin, rich, and happy. Try loving yourself. So you started to love yourself and to focus on your own self and your mental health here. You knew that you deserve better than this. And a lot of people probably feel like you think you better. Yes, you are better. Because these people want to keep you in a situation where it was burdening you down. You had so many burdens, so many problems because of all this drama, this tower moment here, chaos, confusion here that people were putting you in. Yep. So you started to focus on yourself and to love yourself. Yep, it's here. I didn't even know that was here. Self-worth. You knew your self-worth. You knew you deserved better than this. You deserve better than people not seeing your self-worth. Want to keep you always in the midst of some type of drama, belittling you. You had a lot of burdens on you. And this is intimidating now that you know your self-worth and you focus on yourself and that you loving yourself now and that you helping other people here. These people, yep, you came up out of isolation. These people wanted you, it's bad to say, to stay in this 10 of wands here and this having these tower moments. That is so bad. And you was isolated, I'm sure. You didn't want to be around people. You didn't want to do the things you needed to do for everyday life here. It was hard for you probably to go to work, to get up in the morning. Just a lot of different things here. And it's very intimidating that you are focused on yourself, you loving yourself. You knew your self-worth and you decided to walk away. The Chariot card is here. You moved on. You had to move on. Some of you guys may have left the city and state, and some of you guys just moved up out of the situation if it was going on in your household or whatever. You know your self-worth here, and it's very intimidating. Yep, the love you showing to others. Since you love yourself now, you know your self-worth, and you loving on yourself, you are able to love other people, and they see this. This is intimidating. How you overcame, I wouldn't say that you didn't love yourself, but at that point it may have seemed like you didn't have no love. You maybe didn't love yourself. But now you know your self-worth. You start loving yourself. You got more focus here. Now you showing gratitude and love and understanding, and you shedding wisdom out there to other people that love you, and they getting a chance to see that you are intimidating because you have did the work. You changed your mindset. You knew your worth. You start loving yourself. Yeah, perfection is here. You start perfecting the life that you want. You start living the life that you want. You start helping others, with gratitude and teaching people how to love on themselves here. So this is why they're so intimidated by you, pal number 2. You got really focused. You changed your mindset. You healed your mind. You knew your worth. You know you loved yourself. And people are intimidated by the new you. The new you. The real you. So this is why they're intimidated. So this is all I have for pal number 2. And I think this is very good also, pal number 2. You've healed yourself. The mind is something very powerful. No matter what situation we in, we can't seem to, shut that mind off. But you did the healing, you did the work, you walked away, you chose you. And that's why you are intimidating others out here. Your healing, how you healed yourself, how you start caring about yourself. Okay, let's see what do we have for pile number 3 here. Pile number 3 is the red crystal. Why are others so intimidated by you, pile number 3? Let's see. We have the 2 of Wands here. We have the 8 of Wands here. We have the Queen of Swords here. The 9 of Swords. And the Temperance card here. I feel like why people are so intimidated by you is you somebody to start planning for your future here. You had a lot of anxiety. You was probably feeling really depressed, maybe about the future you have chosen here. Maybe you feel like that you weren't getting enough out of these jobs or whatever. This could be a boss or somebody, or it could be, friends, family, or anybody, but you decided to start planning for your future because you were somebody that was very depressed at once upon a time. You had a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear about the decisions you made when it came down to your life and your career here. But you somebody very smart and intelligent. You demand a whole lot of respect here. I feel like it was a job here that was very intimidated by the decisions that you made to walk away because you weren't making the type of money you want to make here. So I feel like you started planning something different, maybe moving in another direction for another job. Some of you guys may have gotten another job in another place here out of the city, country, or something here. You start focusing on what was better for you. Maybe it felt like sometimes you didn't have enough here. You was pouring from one cup to the other, spreading money around. It just wasn't enough here. But you decided to move on pretty fast once you made your mind up and you started planning for your future here. Because like I said, the 9 of Swords will be first. You was all in your head. You probably was very stressed out, overworked here, not being paid your worth. Your money wasn't adding up. So I feel like this is a boss or somebody here. Or it could be like in a relationship or both. But somebody knows your worth here. The Queen of Swords knows she's very smart, intelligent here. She demands what she demands. To have a better pay raise, to be respected on a job here. And you moved on very quickly and decided to make this decision. And these people are intimidated because they know you had the boss inside of you. Queen of Swords is somebody that's a boss here. Somebody knows they worth. And you have been settling for a while here, pile number 3. And this, you definitely didn't want to be there. This job had you stressed out. You decided planning for your future, and this boss or these co-workers and all, everybody knew your worth. They know you was somebody that brought a lot to the table when it came down to this job. You probably was running probably everything exactly right on this job, and they weren't paying you your worth here, and it came with a whole lot of stress and baggage here. So you intimidating people by moving on. I didn't know that was here. You moved on. You intimidated them by moving on because you know your worth. You somebody that demands respect. You demand to be paid your worth here. All of that. So, you know, you moved on. This will intimidate these people because they know you're going to bring a great asset to another company or another business here or your own business. They knew that. You found balance. Balance is here twice. Temperance and the balance card is here. You found balance in your life. You went on to find balance because this job was stressing you a lot, putting a lot of responsibilities on you, and you wasn't being paid for it. You moved on. I feel like now they see you doing something that you love to do. Something that you really love doing, now you are doing it. It intimidates them because, see, they could have had you as a great asset, but I feel like these people were pushing you around pile number 3. So now that they see you out here, because they know you somebody very smart, intelligent, has a lot of knowledge here. But you probably was putting it on the table, how you demand this, that, and other, and they probably made you some promises and things wasn't balancing out, so you decided to move on. Now they get a chance to see you loving something that you do. You spreading the love, you sharing the love through this job, something you doing different here after you moved on here, and they intimidated by it. They lost a good one when they lost you. You walked away from it. Yeah, because they knew your dedicated effort. Just like I said, you somebody very smart. You brought a lot, whether you a male or female. This Queen of Swords is a male or female energy here. You had a dedicated effort to your job. And this job put you in a situation to start planning for your future, moving on. You know, getting paid your worth here. Getting the respect that you wanted here, and it intimidates them because they know what type of person you are. It could be somebody very beautiful, have a nice body. You know, you could be somebody very beautiful here, and they may have thought you was weak. That this what you was all about, your looks here. But you somebody smart. It's more than looks when it come down to you. You can be male or female. You already intimidated a lot of people with your good looks here, your good body here. You could be somebody physically fit, beautiful, and they may have thought you was dumb, and this all you thought about it was your looks. But no, you somebody very smart. You know your worth. On top of all your beauty, you got brains. Your kindness, people showing you love and you giving back. People are still watching you here. Like I said, this could have been an employees from a different job that ran their mouth, thought you was going to stay in a position and get underpaid here, thrown around, dogged around. Now they getting a chance to see you moved on and got you another job, playing for something big and better for yourself. And you get, it's a lot of kindness. People showing you a lot of kindness. You showing others. You sharing the love. People are sharing love with you, how much they love you. Yeah, you decided to move these people out of your way. You gave them their space with this job here. And it intimidate them. I feel like they didn't see this coming. You probably was the type of person that had already laid it on the top table, because the Queen of Swords is not going to keep on talking. Once they put their knowledge out there and they done with that pretty much, they're not going to keep going back and forth with you. The promises that you made, if you didn't keep them, they always playing that, because it has a lot to do with brain here, mentally, when it comes down to them. So you gave these people their space and you didn't look back. And that's intimidating, because some people would like for you to keep going back and forth with them. And they're not going to do anything different, but they just want you to keep bringing it to them. And you somebody intelligent, you're not going to keep doing that because you feel like you're wasting your time. So you decided to move on now. You gave these people their space, and it was very intimidating because they left them at a shock when they expected you to be this type of person to keep going back and forth. Yeah, you released them. You released this job. You moved on to bigger and better things where people gonna be showing the love and you could share the love, and not all this a bunch of lies I feel like was told to you in the position that you was in. They was trying to hold you up here. And these people are intimidated. This job is intimidated. These people are intimidated because they didn't expect for you to walk away. Yep. You found your destiny of happiness and people showing you love and kindness on your job. If you started a new business here, everything is working out well for you. Meet some exciting, nice people, very kind people here that loves you, love your business, love the business that you in, love your leadership on the job here, whatever this was, your promotion you needed. They showing you a lot of love. They very glad to have you. And this intimidate the people that you had to walk off from here. Yep, your growth is intimidating. Like I said, you probably went back and forth on this job with lies being told, and you had a lot of responsibility. So you decided to make a decision to walk away and plan something else for your future. Your growth is intimidating because they didn't expect it. Yep, I feel like, you were somebody that had an open mind to a lot of things, and you tried to bring a lot of balance to the place that you was working at, your job, or, the position that you was in, but they wasn't being fair. One thing about the Queen of Swords, you can be a male or female. You somebody very smart and intelligent, because it deals with the mind a whole lot. Y'all always thinking. Y'all want to be fair people most of the time, but when y'all not getting what y'all know y'all worth is, y'all going to move on because y'all demand respect. Y'all demand to be treated with authority if you have that position. Even if you don't have the position, y'all want respect. And y'all gets nothing else but that when it come down to them swords. They not playing. These people had you, well, I feel like you left them confused here. This is why they intimidated. You left these people confused because they didn't see it coming. You decided to choose you, your growth, and going on to a job or business that, that you will be paid your worth, respected, all that type of stuff. So you left these people very confused. They intimidated by you walking, you moving, you leaving this job, your growth, all of that. They see you growing, happy people around you. You showing the love and kindness, and you receiving the same as well. Your dedicated effort intimidates people. You're not one to give up. The Queen of Swords don't give up. They get what they want. They demand it, or they're going to move. They'll go on to somebody else that will do it. So this is all I have for you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to turn on the notification button. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel, or share the video, like the video. The video, when you press the like button, it just helps the video circulate around more so other people can see the videos while I'm able to help others. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.